you ready to have your own personal airport in Brookhaven? Well, I hope you are, because that actually may be the next update. And yes, I know we already have Brookhaven Airport right here, so it may seem a little far-fetched that we're actually going to get our own personal airport. And which one will it be? A estate, a house, or even a premium house? It won't be a apartment, I'm going to tell you that now, unless they do something crazy, which I doubt they're going to do. But yes, you're probably saying, Darzeth, you are crazy. Why would they be adding an airport to the game when we already have it? This baby right here does it all. It lets you travel all over the place. Well, kind of. It says you can, but you really can't. All you can do is go in here, walk around, and even just take the parachute and fly through the air. But there are some things already in the game showing us that we may actually be getting it. And you're probably saying, Darzeth, why would he do this? Yes, well, if you realize, we have a daycare right here, but yet we have a daycare house. So that's already telling you the possibilities of something being added that is not like, that's already in the game is very, very, very possible. And on top of that, I am pretty sure there is other things like, for example, motel, hotel. So airports being added are a very plausible situation, guys. So more proof on that we're going to right now. We're going to be loading in a pretty recent house, a pretty recent update. Since we haven't had an update in almost a month, it's one of the newest ones. So we're going over here to claim this estate. And now what we're going to be doing is claiming the newest military update. Yeah. This baby here added something new to the game, proving even further that we may be getting a personal airport, because you know Wolfpaq loves using new features in games. So, I know I already talked once or twice or 3 times about the airport itself being switched, but Wolfpaq is showing a tendency of adding things in of things that are already here. So, we're here now, and we're going to be heading down the correct way this time. Last time I went that way. Don't need to do that. We can shorten our trips by a lot by doing it like this. And now if we do this, we get ourselves our jet right here. But you're saying, Darzeth, this is still not showing that it is airport. What are you talking about? You are literally getting a personal plane. The ability to build a transformer place into an airport and have the jet there as well are very, very plausible. So as you see right now, we can fly this baby around. It doesn't have any rockets, but we can switch it to different styles like this. And in the next update, they might even add in a, like, maybe a feature that makes it look like this. But currently, this is what we got. And as you realize, we can actually fly around and we can actually stop wherever we want. But if we take a look at the estate for one moment, we can actually see that we could probably, if we really wanted to, do a little landing pad right here. Or it could just be a hovering jet. So there can literally be a smaller place with a little hover pad and even a helicopter thing, because it's your private jet, private helicopter. It's pretty sweet. Let's jump out of that and watch it disappear. Goodbye. But yes, with that, what else would we be probably getting? Well, you're probably saying to yourselves right now, oh, yay, everyone that has a Game Pass gets a estate. But what if we had something in the game that wasn't just a Game Pass? Like, for example, a normal house being a club. We have Club Brookhaven. Why not have a house that's a club as well? That's a possibility, but that's just a little sidestep for a second, guys, because we still want to be talking about this. Is it possible for this to also work in the terms of having a normal house? Actually, yes. That's the best part about this possible update. It could be a estate, which would make the most sense, but it could be switched to just a normal everyday house you can just walk into and just enter. Because remember, this plane doesn't go on a runway, it goes on a pad, just like the helicopter. So the possibility of getting a house that has both the helicopter and the plane in both of them, very, very likely. Yeah, the estate might have it, and as you realize, this right here is where the jet goes. So if anything, the house would have to be, we have to go to a house now. I'm not gonna get rid of this baby because we're not on a private server, so we can't just disappear, reappear, do things, do that. But yeah, we got pretty sizable houses here. So this section here would probably be like the jet, and then over here would be the house itself. The house itself probably wouldn't be big. It would be downstairs and above stairs, and may have about 2 floors. It may look like, for example, like how we have this house. It may be like a larger, I guess, downstairs, and then upstairs is where the airport thing is, or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but it's just an idea. But we also have other things that prove that we have multiple of things. Like, for example, you see this place right here. Again, I said this before, but we have a daycare that's a house as well. And also, I'm surprised we don't have like a private hospital, private police, which would be kind of weird, but you never know. Or even a private fire station. That used to be a thing. But we don't even have a private airport? What? We even recently got a farm. Yes, finally, we got the farming update, which gave us this stuff over here. So the possibilities of an airport being added just go up more and more. And that also means we can get brand new items that are airport related. Like, for example, we already have luggage. That proves another point that this next update might be a personal airport. The reason why I said it 3 times because I kind of forgot what I was going to say for a second. So, yeah. And there is still a possibility that we're going to get an arcade. Any of these stores could possibly become anything. And remember, we also have ice cream trucks that run around, which is basically pretty normal. But if we continue on, we have 2 food marts, grocery store and food mart next to each other. Kind of weird that they're next to each other, almost as if he's planning to move this to somewhere else, which also adds in the possibility of everything else being a giant move. Oh, here we go. They loaded something in for us. Apartment that is a skate shop. This right here even shows further that the possibilities of airport being added for a house are large. Bike shop for a house? Airport for a house? Very plausible. Because there are people that actually fly helicopters and private jets for people. And they might actually own their own personal runway for all we know. I know some people own their own personal hangars. I personally don't know people. I mean, I've seen people, okay? Okay? But there is also another possibility about a skate park being added. But no, I doubt that. In a boat, maybe? Maybe. But the possibilities of things being added like this are really, really crazy. And currently, the only way to load in the jet is if you have the estate. So having a house that would have the ability to load in a jet is a plausible thing. But it might actually still be a premium thing, because if you guys remember correctly, when I was just inside the jet, or going to get the jet, it had this thing next to it saying something. So this is not great for people that don't have game passes, first off, but also it's kind of saying that this might only be premium and estate only related things. And the reason I'm saying that is because it has a premium side above it, just like the helicopter. And I know that might lower the chances of it getting its own thing, but as you remember, again, Wolfpaq loves using the new stuff that he creates. Like, yes, given when you did the ice cream shop, we had to wait a couple updates until we got the brand new stuff that he started using with the switchable buildings. But yes, that is actually something he added in too. And he went really crazy with that. So, as you realize, him doing things like this is not out of the ordinary, especially when it's an update that's taking multiple weeks. So that means he might be adding something into this that's going to be extraordinary. So airport makes sense. And he might also be switching things around to make it work a little better. And on top of that, the airport won't be the only thing added. You know that already. We're getting like houses, premium stores, and so forth. Premium stores? Yeah, we're going to say premium stores. Like a house store, whatever you want to say. But it is super duper plausible. I'm trying to look around right now to see what else here is currently a house. We don't have a club, but that would be cool to see. Because I'm trying to show more examples of what I'm talking about. Because, like, for example, we get a lot of military stuff. So, again, our airport being a thing is not out of the ordinary. And over here, remember, as again, we have the farm finally being added to the game. We have a college house as well. Not a college or a private school, which would also be cool. But, yeah, we also have a car dealership, which we actually do physically have one in the game. And the reason why I think he has like the static locations is because not everyone, oh, lucky me, I didn't actually load that in. That's kind of surprising. But it's a surprise, nice car too. But this dealership here is a static because what if someone doesn't have the house loaded in and someone can't load in the dealership house? So they would load in this right here unless they want to load in a museum, restaurant, or something else. So as again, there is another bit of proof that we can get ourselves a airport house. Yes, the dealership house is not really a dealership house, it's more of a race house, but it can fit in as a dealership. And there's a few other houses that also do the same exact thing. But guys, tomorrow might actually be the day we finally get a new update. And remember guys, this is just a theory, a Brookhaven theory, but a very possible one. Oh, whoa, flaming bike, pretty crazy. But thank you guys for watching, thank you all for being here. Until we meet again, until next time, this was Darzeth, and thank you so much for watching. I don't know why I said it like that. This whole ending was a little bizarre. Go watch another video.